remain standing as the Whitko Marching Prize plays our national anthem. Again, we'd like to welcome to Whitko Junior Senior High School and Ryan Huff Memorial Field. Tonight's contest pits the Rochester Zebras with your Whitko Wildcats. We ask that all students sit in the student section when not visiting the concession stand or using the restrooms. Please do not play football huddle near the concession stand. Parkview Sports Medicine's Integrated Sports Medicine team is built to serve all athletes in all sports. Whether you're an adult competing in sports you love, or a youth athlete looking to take your game to the next level, or a college or pro athlete looking for the best training in the area, we have programs for all athletes, from performance training to injury rehabilitation. For more about all Parkview Sports Medicine offers, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com today. Here come your Whitko Wildcats!
Yeah. Something showed it was coming. No. I looked early this morning and it like 10, 15%, something like that. But that quickly changed as temperatures seem to get a little hotter. But when we left Argus, we got down to Andrew. So I'm like, well, it's coming this way. Well, this area tends to kind of split. When we get it, that's the way Argus is. It normally goes up here for South Bend and down to Rochester. Yeah, we're getting rain, but it's not top of the sky or anything. Yeah, but you can hear the thunder going. Looks like out. It could be a good night for football. Cool out there.
There you heard Coach Schaefer say it's going to be the battle on the ground, and it's going to be a quick, fast game is what they're planning. We'll see if that still stays the game plan.
Yeah, it will be, because it'll be interesting to see, because Whitko, like I said, coming in, they're going to know what we want to do. So we'll see if they try to pack the box more than what some teams would do, and force us to try and go outside with our running game or passing it. So we'll kind of see how they defend us.
That's going to do it for the pregame show, being brought to you again tonight by the Insulation Guys, your hometown certified insulation service provider. And we are going to get ready to kick things off here momentarily. The captains are meeting at midfield. We'll wait and see what the coin toss is. Unfortunately for Whitko, an injury on the Woodlawn Hospital injury report. Injury report being brought to you by Woodlawn Hospital valet parking, so you don't wear yourself out walking from the parking garage. Number 24, one of their big studs, Isaiah Kyles, sidelined with a knee injury. He's on the sideline with a big brace on.
And so is their sophomore running back, Jack Hill.
Okay.
He got hurt. I was talking to the coaches. He got hurt the first play of the first game of the year.
Jeez. So injury starting to plague the Whitko Wildcats. The Zebras win the toss. They defer. And the Whitko Wildcats will receive. So the Zebras will be on defense. The Wildcats will take the ball as the Zebras will kick off. So we'll get ready to set that for you. Getting the scoreboard tonight being brought to you by Inyard's True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Both teams getting their final instructions from the team. Rainy wind, Ray Davis, glad you could join us here tonight at Whitko High School. Again, other areas games going on. We'll try to pass some scores along as we can get them. Maconaquah, Northfield, Southwood, North Miami, Tippecanoe Valley, and Peru. Whitko, Manchester, Caston, Triton, Warsaw, Plymouth, and Pioneer and LaVille all in action tonight. Again, the Culver Cavaliers, this is their second week out, so hopefully Coach Zahner and them will be back in action next week.
Yeah, they've got to be anxious to get back on the field, and especially because now they didn't get that preseason. I mean, that out of conference game.
Right,
they're going right into conference.
Yeah, right into conference now. So the Zebras are coming out. They'll set the tee, and this kickoff will be brought to you by Oil Change Express, for the care your car deserves. 32, Ethan Gilbert, the deep man. And number 7, Tyler Veach, back for Whitko. And for Rochester, kicking off will be number 12, Mitchell Schaefer. Oh, that is
right. Yeah.
Caston and Triton did get moved to Saturday. My apologies. as that is a Saturday morning game. So, all right, Schaefer sets the ball on the tee. Zebras are all ready. And he gets the whistle. Here goes Schaefer. Again, Veach and Gilbert, the deep men. And it's going to go short, and Veach will take it. Veach right back up the middle. He's going to be tackled about the 36-yard line. And that's where Whitko will start 1st and 10 at their own 36.
That was a 39-yard kick there, and actually he let it bounce. I thought that thing could have gone either way on him.
1st and 10, Whitko.
Again, first play of scrimmage now for the Whitko Wildcats. Starting lineups being brought to you by the Mantle Moose Lodge Fun Center, 1107. Come out and enjoy family fun. We'll set the defense. Swango, Slosher. Obviously McKee in the backfield. Fervita also in the back for the Zebras up to the front line. Going to be led by Marshall Fishback, Brady Beck. Up under center. Craig turns to the left. Hands the ball off, and it's going to get up to the 40, and that was
Gilbert.
Gets his first carry.
Well, 3-yard line.
4, 2nd and 6.
Handoff from Craig.
Ball sitting at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they use their two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Be 2nd down and 6.
Out of the shotgun this time will be Craig. He's got 2 to the near side, 2 to the far, goes in motion. Does Gilbert. Gets the handoff. Gilbert around the outside. Gilbert at the 40 of the Zebras. Finally going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
27-yard run.
First down for the Wildcats. First downs being brought to you this season by Rice Lincoln of Warsaw. 250 north across from Walmart. So they're going to mark him down at the 33 of the Zebras. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats.
You can see there they try to get that outside edge there, and we didn't close that off on him.
Craig this time up under center. Twins to the far side. High back formation behind him. And it goes to to Gilbert again, and he's going to be tied up in the backfield.
I think they got back.
Lose about a yard. Well,
I think they gave him a nice spot.
And he does get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a better job of our defensive line of getting into the backfield and causing some havoc there. We have to get rid of our blocks a lot easier than and kind of get in that backfield.
So now they send Twins to the near side. Twins to the far. Single set. Man goes in motion. That's Boggs. Boggs gets a handoff. Boggs goes left. Gets tripped up by Schlosser at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for maybe one. Yeah. 3rd and 9. Nice job by Schlosser to get in there and make the tackle.
Well, the one thing we've got to do is as the game goes on, we got to stay with our keys because he's going to fake that handoff, and Craig's going to take off with it on this side.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Wildcats. 9:45 to go here in the opening quarter. They split everybody out again. Single set. Gilbert comes in motion. Craig back to pass. Rolls through his right side. Throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. Knocked down by Slosher. It'll bring up 4th down for Whitko.
And Deming hit him hard in the backfield.
Schlosser able to get his hand up in front of the defense and in front of his opponent and knock it down.
Yep.
Great job by Schlosser to read the pass.
Yeah, right after Craig got let go of that pass, Deming put his shoulder right underneath his shoulder pads.
So it's 4th and 9 from the 32. Whitko looking to go for it here on 4th down. Craig out of the shotgun. He's got Veach next to him to the left. Twins each side. looking to come to the near side. He throws in. It's over the top of Slusher, and it's incomplete. And it'll be turnover on down. Zebras hold on defense after they had a big breakdown on that outside. They made the adjustment, and they go 4 and out there.
Yeah, it was a nice job there. And even though they didn't complete those 2 passes, now that makes Rochester, you got to honor that at least, so that we'll see if they go back into the running game.
We've seen more passes already than they've done the other games. We'll see. Zebras up under center. Swango, quick handoff to Deming. Deming around the right side. Deming falls forward to about the 40.
Pick up a 3, I think.
2nd and 7 now for the Zebras.
And Veach had him in the backfield. You can't arm tackle Deming.
Yeah, no. 2nd and 7 again for the Zebras. 9 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Zebras with their first possession of the contest. Samsel comes to the near side. Slosher goes in. Nope, that's Lunau in motion. Lunau. No, there's Slosher coming in the near side. He'll fall forward to almost the 40. It'll be another pickup of about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 now for the Zebras.
3 yards.
Those single numbers, 5 and 4.
Yeah, they are.
Hard to read.
3rd down and 2.
So they gave him 5 yards on that one. Of course, this is all unofficial stats.
All unofficial.
Well,
until we get them from the coaching staff.
That's right.
3rd and 3 for the Zebras. Swango hands off to Deming, and he's going to fall forward, and that'll be a 1st down for the Zebras. 1st down again being brought to you by Rice Lincoln of Warsaw, 250 north across from Walmart. 1st down, Zebras.
And you can see as the first series here so far. I've been watching the middle linebackers for Whitko, and they are really keen on where Deming's going. They're trying to shoot the gaps right before the ball's hiked.
Swango gets the call from the sidelines. He'll run it back in as the ball's on the far hash for the Zebras. The near hash to us. Swango up under center. Furvita goes in motion. He gets the pitch back. Furvita around the right side. Furvita is going to lose yards as he's tackled at the 40. It'll be a 3-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 13.
Takes the ball.
And that was really a nice job there by Whitko. They actually, they spread that out. They pushed that out wider and let their defense get there. We just got to do a better job of getting that corner.
2nd and 13 now for the Zebras. Well, they mark it only at the 39, or 41, so it's just a 2-yard loss. Split out to the near side this time is Messinas. Handoff goes right back up the middle, and fumble on the floor, and Whitko covers it.
Fumble on the play. Wildcat ball.
I don't think it was a great handoff.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. I'm not even sure who got the handoff for the Zebras.
Deming got the handoff.
Deming did? Okay.
Yeah.
Zebra defense now going to need to pick it up as they have it. 1st and 10 now for Whitko from the 41.
Well, this is where our defense has really got to buckle down and not give up a score here.
Out of the shotgun, Craig sends a man in motion, and he does get the handoff to Gilbert. Gilbert tries to turn it up, and he starts to slip a little bit as he turns. He'll fall down to the 40. He'll pick up about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And coming into this game,
bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Gilbert only had 5 carries for 17 yards. He already has 4 carries.
Well, it makes a difference when your main man is Kyle's and he's out.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun again, Craig. He's got Veach next to him. Hands it off to Veach. Veach tries to turn it outside, and he's going nowhere. In fact, he is going to lose about 2 yards, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and a long 9.
Well, and the one thing you can kind of pick up, at least the angle I was at, they were in their doubles. They were in the slots on both sides, and what happened was there's only two options. You either hand it to Veach or you're going to throw it because the motion guy would have been too far in motion to try to get there.
5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless at Whitko High School. Craig out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks to his right. Throws it. Complete. And then he drops it. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Slusher.
Pass is incomplete to Slusher.
Great hits at the point of contact by Swango. Eli Swango. So to bring up 4th down and about 9 for the Wildcats.
And I think they're going to get it near the punter.
We'll see what they'll opt to do here. Krebs is in the backfield.
Austin Krebs.
Krebs will back to punt. Back deep for the Zebras is Fervida. Or is that Lou now? High punt. And the Zebras are just going to get away from it, and they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Start on their own 10-yard line.
High punt that time gave the Whitko Wildcats great downfield pursuit, and Zebras just couldn't get anything going on that, and they stepped away, and they'll start at 1st and 10.
And it looked like close that we maybe could have had the chance of blocking that. It was a good job of him getting away from it because he couldn't catch it cleanly out of the air.
Samsel to the near side again. Swango up under center. Sends Lunau in motion. The handoff to Deming. Deming around the right side. Deming still on his feet. Finally going to be brought down at about the 15. It'll be a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5.
Pickup of 5 yards.
Well, you can see right now what Whitko's defense is doing. They're really packing that box and kind of trying to control him, keep him in the middle.
4:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Again, scoreless. Zebras with their 2nd possession. Samsel again to the near side. Swango sends Lunau in motion. Handoff to Deming up the middle. Deming falls forward for about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Zebras.
We just got you got to just keep doing our assignments in there in the middle of blocking because they're starting to stunt some of the gaps. We just got to stay with our control.
Swango from the sideline brings the play in. The handoff to Deming around the right side. Deming gets a 1st down and more and still on his feet. Finally going to be knocked out of bounds. And a flag comes at the end. Could be a late hit on Whitko.
Deming the ball carrier picks up a 1st down. Here's a flag on the play.
Going to mark the ball at the 28-yard line. So a 9-yard pickup for Deming. And then we'll see a personal foul against Whitko. So I'm guessing that means a late hit. So that'll add 15 yards to it. And the Zebras will be about they're going to put it down at the 43-yard line. So a 1st down for Deming. Again, 1st down brought to you by Rice Lincoln of Warsaw.
And there you can kind of see he hit inside and then bounced it outside.
Mencinas to the near side. This handoff this time comes to, that is McKee. McKee turns it upfield, and another penalty flag in the backfield.
Gavin McKee, the ball carrier.
And this one might be coming back. It looks like it might be on the Zebras. Yep. Holding against the Zebras.
Pick up a 5 yards on a play.
So that'll take it back to the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
Yeah, I think we were trying to get that defensive back to move inside so he can pump it outside, and we just got to hold the jersey.
Macinas goes to the far side. Swango up under center to Deming. Deming turns it up to the near field, and he'll fall across to about the 42. It'll bring up 2nd and 12 now for the Zebras.
And they just hit him right at the knees, and he's losing his balance a little bit. I think on that one there, if he could have kept his balance, he could have gone for maybe 7 or 8 more yards.
Just under 3 to go here in the opening quarter. Still scoreless here at Whitko High School. Randy Wynn, Ray Davis, glad you could join us here on Giant FM Sports and RTC TV4. Swango again, up under center. Sends a man in motion. Ball's fumbled. Swango picks it up, and he's going to be knocked down in the backfield. And a big loss for the Zebras. As I'm not sure if he was going to hand it off and he just never had it, or if he was rolling out to pass it. I couldn't tell. But unfortunately, a big loss for the Zebras. And they mark it back at the 34-yard line. But we did have a penalty flag here on the other. So now it looks like it's against the Zebras, so they're talking to Whitko. Talking to the captains. Oh, no, it's against Whitko.
Okay. I thought he got through that gap pretty quick.
Yeah. That was a dead ball, offsides against Whitko, so that'll negate the loss. And they'll march it off, and it'll be at the 47-yard line
5 yard
of the Zebras, a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now for the Zebras.
A little bit more manageable for us here.
Yeah.
But we got to do a better job of our line of picking up those gap shots.
Swango under center, sends Fervin in motion. The handoff to Deming around the right side. He's got room. Deming turns it up. Deming across the midfield, now down to Whitko territory. Going to be about the 44-yard line. Another Rice-Lincoln first down.
Yeah, you can see what he's starting to do now. He's starting to read his blocks and starting to bounce outside a little bit more because that's where the lane's giving him.
2:05 to go on the Inyard's True Value scoreboard. As the Zebras have their second possession, Whitko punted their second possession. Zebras moving the ball now. Samsel comes to the near side. Deming gets the football right back up the middle, and he's going to be about the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 41. So he'll pick up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You can see right now, I mean, their inside linebackers are shooting those gaps fast and hard. If he can get through that second line of defense, he can pick up some big yards.
Minute 20 in the opening quarter. 13 on the play clock. Zebras are getting set. Plenty of time. Swango up under center. Swango gives it off to it's either Schlosser or Lunau.
Looks like
Schlosser.
Schlosser, yep.
Schlosser got that hand off.
Picked up about 3 yards.
So it'll be 3rd and about 3.
And he did a nice job of coming down the line and then cutting it in quicker than trying to bounce it outside.
40 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Swango up under center. Swango to Deming. Deming around the left side. Deming will fall forward to about the 35. It's going to bring up 4th and short for the Zebras. As 20 seconds on the clock, we'll see if the Zebras try to get it off, if they're just going to let the clock run out. And I think they're just going to let it run. Yep. Coach Schaefer says just let it run out. And that's when we'll start. It'll be 4th and about 2 for the Zebras as we start the second quarter on the Inyard's True Value scoreboard. 0-0 after 1. Back with more after this. Zebra football, Giant FM Sports, and RTC.
I don't think he got a very good spot.
The side judge, yeah. I don't think he did either. And it's going to be short.
That was not a very good spot there, I thought.
Yep. They said his knee went down, and they didn't even measure it, and they say turnover on downs. Score updates with 5 minutes left in the first, and it's raining in Peru, 2-0.
Huh.
Must be playing baseball instead of football.
Yeah.
2-0 Peru, right? Yeah, 2-0
Yep.
Peru. So a turnover on downs. We'll give it back to Whitko, and they'll have it right at the 35-yard line. Whitko with the handoff. Right back up the middle is Gilbert. Gilbert still on his feet. And now the official goes down, so we'll take a little extra time.
Getting a little slick with the rain we had before game.
Yeah.
Gilbert picked up 4 yards. Brought down by
So
4-yard pickup.
That carry there
second down and 6.
gave Gilbert 37 yards on 5 carries, and he didn't have that in the first 2 games. So he's trying to make his impact here in this game.
2nd and 4 now for the Wildcats. Zebras shifting on defense. Gilbert goes in motion, and yep, there it is. I was going to say false start. They had like 3 players moving. So they'll march that one back, and it'll go back to basically the original line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Wildcats.
We'll see if they stick with the same play, or are they going to go maybe a passing play here?
Craig this time sends Gilbert in motion. The handoff is to Veach, who was standing right beside Gilbert, and he goes nowhere. In fact, he'll lose some.
Yep, he lost about a yard.
Going to lose another yard.
Ball carrier brought down by a host of Zebra players.
Give him -1.
Loss of a yard on the play, bring up 3rd down and 11.
What they were trying to do there is they were using that motion to fake that jet sweep, and then they brought it back in and gave it to Veach to try to come back this way like on a counter.
2 split each way. Veach again standing next to Craig. Gilbert goes in motion. Back to throw is Craig, and sack. A sack by the Zebras. And you know what that means? New this year, the Zebras Big Mac sack. Zebra fans, you can buy 1 Big Mac and get 1 free tomorrow at McDonald's in Rochester when you show your game ticket or the program. Or if you go on WROI's Facebook page later tonight, we'll have the Big Mac sack up, and you can show that when you go through the drive-thru. Again, the Zebras with a Big Mac sack, and you can get 1 free when you buy 1 tomorrow.
That was by Deming. They're back to punt.
Back deep is Schlosser. Nope, that's Lou now. He's just going to get away from it. Good choice. It took a bad bounce and just kept on rolling, and the Zebras will take over at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. Correction, 23-yard line.
Wow, so that's a 48-yard punt.
56. So the Zebras will take over.
Well, this is where you got to
From the
establish.
24.
We got 8 minutes, 50 seconds before halftime here. We need to march this down the field and get a score going in before halftime.
Back to pass, just over the reach, and the intended receiver as he gets, was that Lou now?
Yes.
Looked like Lou now as the Zebras trying to spread things out a little bit on that pass. Just a little over the top.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it a little bit sooner, but I don't think the receiver was looking at him, so he had to hold it for a little bit longer.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Zebras after the incomplete pass. Ball sitting at about the 24-yard line. Swango sends Schlosser in motion. Ball comes to the near side this time to Lunau.
Kind of an inside reverse play there, misdirection.
Yeah, Lunau. Kind of a change there, trying to mix it up a little bit on the defense. They did not bite on it, as the Zebras will take a timeout. We'll take one as well on the Inyards True Value scoreboard. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Still scoreless here at Whitko High School. You're listening to Zebra Football, Giant FM Sports, and RTC TV4. School after the Zebras called a timeout. Northfield 7, Mechaniqua 0. Zebras on the run, and that is Deming, and Deming's at the 30, the 25, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Alex Deming.
Touchdown, Rochester.
Hi, Deming.
And we're going to kick it.
We're going to try it? All right.
Try a kick.
First attempt this year, the PAT, Parker Wallace going to try it.
Parker Wallace at the attempt the extra point.
Swango, the holder. The kick is up, and it is good. Wallace with the PAT puts the Zebras up 7-0. With 8:09 to go here in the first half. Back with more after this. Giant FM Sports and RTC TV4. Wow. There was no doubt about that kick either.
Nope.
A scoring drive being brought to you by Rochester Ford, home of the lifetime oil change. 76-yard touchdown run by Alex Deming. The PAT by Wallace was good, and the Zebras lead 7-0. Valley now leads Peru 8-2. That in the first quarter. Here's the kickoff by Wallace. A little end over end kick. Veach is back to take it. He takes it about the 18-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 30, and that's where Whitko will take over. 1st and 10 with just under 8 minutes here to go in the first half. Again, Zebras lead 7-0.
That was ended up being about a 43-yard kickoff, and the same thing. Veach let the ball bounce, and it right now it's going right to him.
And they'll mark it at the 28-yard line. So that's where Whitko will start, 1st and 10. Want to thank our fine sponsors, Culligan of Fulton County, Better Water, Pure and Simple. First Federal Savings Bank. They don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Just a few of the sponsors for Zebra football. Craig, this time out of the... hands it right back off. And ball's loose.
Fumble.
Zebras say they have it. We'll see. Waiting on the official.
If you go by the reaction.
And it is. Fumble, Zebras. Lunau with the
Lunau.
recovery. So the Zebras now will take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I think it was that Gilbert who carried it?
I think it was to Gilbert, the handoff. Lunau recovers the Zebra or the Whitko fumble.
Got 8 minutes here.
Swango up under center. Sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Swango out into the flat to Deming. Complete. No, excuse me. That is McKee. McKee with the completed catch. Good for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was actually a really good ball fake, and because I thought he almost handed it off to Deming.
Deming again in the backfield. Swango up under center. To Deming. Deming right back up the middle. Breaks another tackle. Deming at the 10. 5 and touchdown Deming. They had him at the line.
23 yards.
Deming takes the ball into the end zone for a Zebra touchdown.
They had him at the line, and he just kept those feet moving and got through the tackle.
And that's what he does. He does not stop those legs. You've got to hit him low and wrap up his legs to try and stop him, and it's still trying to do that is hard.
Wallace to attempt the extra point again. Swango the holder. And the kick is up, and it is
good again, it looks like.
Good again.
It's good.
So with 7:21 to go in the second quarter, within a minute, under a minute, the Zebras recover a fumble and strike again, and it's 14-0 on the Inyards True Value scoreboard.
I think it was 8:50.
8:09.
8:09 when we,
8:09 to 7:21, so under a minute, and the Zebras put 14 on the scoreboard. We'll keep it here and remind you about Fulton County Best One. Off again, Veach, the deep man, for Whitko. Also back, I believe, is Gilbert. Wallace, another end-over-end kick. Veach will take it at the 24. Veach tries to go right back up the middle, and the Zebras will gang tackle him, and he'll finally be brought down about the 37, 36-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. That's where Whitko will take over 1st and 10. Zebras lead on the Inyards True Value scoreboard, 14-0.
And I have you be getting this from me last year. Northridge 21, Wawasee 0.
Northridge 21, Wawasee 0. Yes, I did get some different ones from you. Now I know where you got it. So it's 1st and 10 now from the 37-yard line for the Whitko Wildcats. Up under center is Craig. He does hand it, fumble. Ball's loose, and are they going to give it to Whitko or the Zebras? I think they're going to say they both had it together, and it'll go to Whitko. 2nd down. Yep. Couldn't tell who the ball carrier
35.
was. 35. That's Slusher. He quickly got on top of that one, but a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and it was like, and the handoff was like he didn't like he wanted it. He just kind of put it in there. And
2nd and 14 now for the Wildcats.
Gilbert is back in.
Craig out of the shotgun. It comes to the near side now to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to be tackled in the backfield, and another loss. Great job by that was McKee. McKee flying all over the place. They're going to mark it down at the 29-yard line, and a 3rd down at about 18 now for the Wildcats. Zebras get in the end zone, and now the whole team has come alive.
Yeah, they are. The defensive backs and the outside linebackers and the ends are starting to get up the field and pinch them in and try and force them back towards our linebackers.
Craig out of the shotgun again. Veach stands next to him. Here comes Gilbert. They fake it. Craig keeps it. Goes around the right side. Zebras didn't bite on it, and he's brought down at about the 34-yard line. It'll be 4th down at about 13.
Yep, and that's the play I talked about there in the first quarter where he faked the jet sweep, and he kept it, and we did a good job overall staying home.
And they'll bring in the punting crew, and Krebs will step back to punt, and Lunau back for the Zebras. 4th and about 14. Lunau stands at about the 30. It's an angle kick, and Lunau will just get away from it. And the Zebras will take over at 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
42-yard punt there.
5:04 to go here before halftime. Zebras on offense have struck to the end zone the last 2 times. We'll see what they do this time.
Because you think about, I was saying at the 8:50 mark, hey, let's get 1 score before halftime.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we might get 3 scores in before halftime.
Zebras will take over again. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 24-yard line of the Zebras. Randy Wynn, Ray Davis, glad you could join us here tonight from Whitko High School. Back at Barnhart Field next week.
Right now, Deming has 13 carries for 139 yards.
Wabash, and then next week, Tippecanoe Valley. 2 weeks at home. Slosher goes in motion. The handoff to Deming. Deming wide open right up the middle. Deming at the 40, at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Deming.
Rochester. Alex Deming takes the ball to the end zone.
76 yards. He matched it.
He did match it.
That's 3 carries in a row, 3 touchdowns.
Wallace will come in for the PAT. Zebra line is doing, I don't know what adjustments they have made on the sideline, but they are working because the Zebra defensive line is just making huge holes now for Deming.
I have him unofficially for 215 yards.
Wallace PAT is up and good.
And kick is good.
4:53 to go. It's now 21-0. Zebras lead on the Inyards True Value scoreboard. Back with more after this from Whitko High School, Giant FM Sports and RTC. Nothing in a matter of 4 minutes, 3 minutes on that scoring drive being brought to you by Rochester Ford. Deming 76 yards to the end zone. The PAT by Wallace was good, and that's where we stand, 21-0.
And those kicks by Wallace have looked really good. The PATs looked really good.
Kickoff by Wallace, and Veach will have to go backwards this time. Picks it up at about the 15. He's on the sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30. And that's where Whitko will take over 1st and 10.
Wildcat, 29-yard line.
That was his best kick of the night. It was a 46-yard kick.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Dreddy's Place halftime show. So hope you'll stay with us for that.
Well, the big thing is us scoring so quickly. I hope our defenses are tired.
Yeah. Well, the good news is some of them are the same ones. Craig out of the shotgun. Craig back to pass. Little looper over the top to Veach. Veach catches it at the 30 to 35. Finally going to be brought down at about the 36. Just a little
there's a middle screen
pass.
Yep. He held on to it long enough just to be able to just kind of do the dump pass over the middle.
2nd and 3 now for Whitko. Now Craig will go up under center. I-back formation. Twins to the near side. The handoff does go back to, that is Gilbert. Gilbert around the right side, and he's going to be right at the sticks. We'll wait and see where they mark it.
Gilbert, the ball carrier.
Looks like a
little short. It's going to be a little short. It's going to be 3rd and inches now for Whitko.
Pick up 2 yards. Bring up 3rd down and 1.
Right now, they took advantage of us really rushing because they knew we were going to pass, and they did a nice job with the middle screen.
Again, Twins near side I formation. Craig, the handoff is to Gilbert in the backfield, and he's going to get the 1st down as he gains a yard. 1st down by by Rice Lincoln of Warsaw.
That was just his momentum. That's their 2nd 1st down.
Just 2nd 1st down of the game with 3.5 to go here in the in the 1st half.
But the problem is we only got 3 because we keep giving to Deming, and he keeps scoring touchdowns the past 3.
Yeah, I haven't even been able to talk about the red zone yet because we just go from one end zone to the other.
So we got to control here, not let them get any points on the board before halftime.
1st and 10 from the Whitko 40. Wildcats up under the center. Craig throws it back to Veach. Veach crosses the 40 and then it hit hard as he gets to about the 43. 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for Whitko.
Pick up a 3 yards.
Yeah, you can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to draw us, spread us out defensively, and then cut back into the lanes here. Got about 2:40 left before halftime.
2nd and 3. Craig will come up under center. I formation. There's jump on both. We'll see.
I think it's on. We jumped, but we didn't cross. So
right.
then,
yep. Procedure against Whitko. So now mark it back 5 yards. We'll put it on the back side of the sticks. Second and about 12.
Second down and 12.
Did Val say it was 8-2, Valley? My wife still says 2-0. So I'm not sure who's wrong. I'm going to have to ask her.
I'm staying out of that one.
Yeah, me too. I might want to go home later. They hand off from Craig right back up the middle. He'll fall forward.
I think he picked up about 3 yards there.
And get it back just inside the sticks. It'll be third down and 9 as we have an official timeout.
Would it be interesting to see if we can stop them here if they run it and maybe call a timeout to see if we can score before half again?
Yes, it is 8-2. 8-2, Tippecanoe Valley. Lots of turnovers is the report. The handoff around the right side to, that is Gilbert, and he's going to be short. It'll be a turnover on downs, or that brings up fourth down. Sure, that was the down marker guy changes it pretty quick over there. So it'll be fourth and about 6.
Fourth down and 6 for Whitko.
For the Wildcats, ball sitting at the 44-yard line.
So just going to let the clock run.
1 minute here in the first half.
They might go ahead and just take the penalty and then punt from there.
Yeah, it looks like what they're doing because their coach is just telling them to stay put. Oh, calls a timeout with 1 second on the play clock. We'll take a timeout as well with, 45 seconds to go before halftime. It's 21-0 Zebras. Back with more Zebra football. Giant FM Sports and RTC TV4. Whitko timeout. The Zebras will drop back in punt receive as Krepp will step back to punt. Calls for the ball. It's a low snap. Gets it off. It's a nice spiral kick. Lunau will get out of the way, and the ball will come stopped at about the 15-yard line. Zebras will take over first and 10 from the 15 with 34 seconds remaining here before halftime. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Dreddy's halftime show. We'll talk about stats, catch you up on some other area scores, and we'll preview next week as the Zebras are back at Barnhart Field.
It will be interesting to see if we just maybe
take a knee.
I don't know if we take a knee, but just kind of just run something up the middle. And yeah.
Something easy. Find out. Swango up under center. Swango right back up the middle to Deming. Deming breaks free. Deming is fall forward, and he's going to get almost the 25, just shy. It's going to be
about 9 yards.
9.5. Nope, they're going to give him 10. First down.
Okay.
Another Rice Lincoln first down for the Zebras. 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Once the chains are set, they'll start it. I think they're going to put time on the clock. They got official timeout. They want some more time on the clock. Going to put 28 seconds back on the clock. It was at 22, so they'll add 6 seconds. And then they'll should start on the whistle.
He almost broke that run.
Yeah, he did. Clock rolls. Swango up under center. Swango to Deming. Deming up the middle. Deming gets across the 25, going to be about the 27. Give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. And that should do it. Yep, Zebras are going to go to the sideline, and that'll do it for the first half on the Inyards True Value scoreboard. Zebras 21, Whitko Wildcats 0 here at halftime. When we come back, we'll have the Giretti's Plays halftime show. You're listening to Zebra Football, Giant FM Sports, and RTC TV4. As they deferred in the opening game, Zebras are back to receive. Prep will get ready to kick off.
Prep set to kick off for the Wildcats.
Fervida and Mancias back for the Zebras. And the kick, nice end over end kick, take by Fervida at the 4. Fervida across 15, down to the 20. Going to be tackled at about the 23, 24-yard line, and that's where the Zebras will take over 1st and 10, first possession of the second half.
That was a nice kick. It ended up being a 56-yard kick with about almost a 19-yard return. So let's see here. Our offensive line can really come out, because I think a lot of the Whitko people are going both ways, and I think we just wore them down there at the end of that second quarter also.
So the Zebras will come to the line. Swango up under center. Deming behind him. Swango. And the handoff to Lunau. Lunau around the right side. Lunau breaks free. Finally going to be brought down at about the 31-yard line. A big pickup for Lunau on that first carry of the third quarter.
That was a nice block, too, by Deming there. And we actually, we brought our split in out, and Whitko didn't have enough players out there to actually cover that, and someone just jumped from the sidelines to cover him.
The 7-yard pickup for Lunau. It'll be 2nd and 7. Sampson will come split to the near side. Lunau and Deming in the backfield. Deming gets it this time. Deming right back up the middle, and he's got another Rice Lincoln. First down for the Zebras. And that's going to be brought down about the 35, so about a 4-yard pickup.
Deming picks up a first down for the Zebras.
And that's where we're going to start seeing some, maybe using Deming as a fake and hit, and using Lunau and some of our other backs on doing some counter plays.
Swango again up under center. The handoff to the near side in motion, and that's that's Schlosser, and Schlosser will be brought down about the 45. They're going to mark it to 44, a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Zebras.
But again, they're using Demi as the lead blocker and kicking the linebackers and the ends out, and we're able to cut back up inside of there.
2nd and short now for the Zebras. Clock continues to roll here in the third quarter. Zebras up 21-0. Mancias to the near side. Fervida goes in motion, and I think a couple guys went in motion, so it's going to be against the Zebras, a 5-yard penalty. That'll bring it back to a 2nd and about 5.
Brings the Zebras back 5 yards.
Yeah, but I think we kind of
I said motion, so
okay.
Two guys must have been going at the same time. So it's 2nd and 5 now for the Zebras from the 40. Mancias to the near side this time. Swango up under center. The handoff to Fervida. Fervida cuts it back up the middle. Fervida, first down, Zebras. Another Rice Lincoln first down.
That was a nice job of him just reading the blocks, and then after he's see where the block was going to be turned, he cut back up inside.
Big 6-yard first down for the Zebras.
And I have it's unofficially that was our 6th for the game.
Ball sitting now at the 46-yard line of the Zebras. Leading 21-0. Rainy wind, Ray Davis, glad you could join us tonight. Fervida goes in motion. He gets the handoff around the right corner. Fervida cuts it back up the middle. Fervida still on his feet. He's going to finally be tackled in the Whitko territory at about the 44-yard line. And a late flag coming. Wait and see what that one is. I'm going to guess unsportsmanlike on somebody. The official's talking to Whitko. Yeah, Craig. Craig is getting talked to by the official, and I'm going to see which way it goes.
Well, the problem is they've moved the yardage sticks already.
Personal foul against the Zebras. Personal foul against Whitko.
Offsetting.
So those will wipe each other out. We'll say first down Zebras.
So I'm guessing there might have been a little talking after that play.
Little jawing at the bottom of the pile. So the Zebras will get another first down, and they'll have it at the 44-yard line. Swango under center. Gives it to Deming. Deming around the left side. Deming's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Picks up a yard. Brought down by Cody Atkins.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard on the spot, so it'll be 1 yard pickup. 2nd and 9 now.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we're doing a good job of mixing things up here, which we have the opportunity to do using our different running backs. And
8:40 to go in the third quarter. The good news is, too, just running the ball. The clock continues to roll. They hand off to Lunau around the right side. Lunau kicks it outside. Lunau crosses the 25, going to be brought down at the 35. Going to be brought down about the 32. Another Rice-Lincoln first down for the Zebras.
Nice job by Lunau picking up 12 yards there on that carry and then giving us our 7th first down of the game. That gives Lunau 4 carries on. He has 26 yards unofficially.
Swango again up under center. They hand off right back up the middle. Deming still on his feet. He's going to be brought down near the 26-yard line.
Deming, the ball carrier.
That'll be 2nd and
7 yards.
3 after the 7-yard pickup.
Gilbert in on the tackle for the Wildcats. Bring up 2nd.
Zebras doing a great job
Yes.
of just mixing it up. The line is doing their job, making the holes, and allowing this clock just to continue to eat away. Swango again up under center. To Deming. Deming turns it back to the near side. Deming still on his feet. Finally going to be brought down at about the 10. Another Rice-Lincoln first down.
So 14-yard carry there.
The ball carrier picks up a first down for the Zebras.
And again, they just they handed off, and I saw the linebacker just kind of ran right by him, thinking they've given out to one of our other running backs. And it looks like we cannot get a first down.
Nope, first and goal now. Inside the red zone. Red zone. And that is Furvida, and Furvida will dive forward. He's going to be down about the 5. The red zone being brought to you by Farm Credit Mid-America, securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. That's Farm Credit Mid-America, your red zone sponsor.
Give him 5 yards there.
2nd down and goal.
And he did a nice job there. After he got that, he got his shoulders turned and got upfield quick.
2nd and goal for the Zebras. 6.5 to go here in the third. Still lead 21-0. 13 on the play clock as the Zebras break the huddle. And CS goes to the far side. Swango up under center. They hand off right back up the middle. Touchdown, Zebras.
Deming.
Touchdown, Rochester.
Deming with another 5-yard run.
And there's a nice job by our interior lineman there, just making that hole for him.
Parker Wallace at the 10th extra point.
Wallace in for the PAT.
Holder.
And here's the snap. Swango, the holder. The kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
28-0 at the 6:14 mark of the third quarter on the Inyert's True Value scoreboard. Back with more after this. China FM Sports and RTC TV4. Back here at Whitko High School, the scoring drive being brought to you by Rochester Ford, home of the lifetime oil change. A nice little 5-yard run this time for Mr. Alex Deming. Puts the Zebras in the end zone. The PAT was good by Wallace. And at 6:14 to go here in the third, it's now 28-0.
Nice job of coming out second half and just controlling the clock and marching down, putting points on the board.
So Wallace will kick off again. Back deep. It'll be picked up by Craig. Craig has the football, and he's going to be brought down about the 32, 30.
33-yard line.
Oh, my apologies. That was Gilbert.
First and 10, Whitko.
So first and down for Whitko from their own 32-yard line. 16-2 at halftime now. Tippecanoe Valley over Peru Tigers. Also LaVille over Pioneer in the second quarter, 7-0.
Well, that's the one thing here. See what adjustments we made at halftime defensively.
Craig out of the shotgun. Craig keeps it right back. Oh, gives it to Veach. Veach was standing next to him, and he goes right up the middle, and he'll pick up about 5 yards. And the Whitko player is down. Is that Veach?
Picked up 6 yards on the play. Second down 4.
Looks like it could be because it's right where the cramp it up. As the trainer for Whitko quickly out there.
Yeah, they got a lot of players that are going both ways, and
after the injury by Veach, he comes out walking on his own, and the handoff, kind of confusion in the backfield by the Whitko Wildcats. It almost went to Gilbert, but it ended up going to 42, and that was Stanson. And he picked up about 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And Veach is quickly back in the contest.
you can see Whitko's trying to use some misdirection plays now, using the guys in motion and faking that handoff and then coming back against that motion.
5 minutes to go here in the third. Craig out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks to his left. And he's going to get rid of it just in time. But is there anybody in? Nope. Nobody in the area, and they're going to call it intentional grounding. As Craig almost got sacked, and he just chucked it to the sideline, but official's going to make sure. But, yeah, the only person was a lineman over here that he threw to.
And what I didn't see is one of our linemen picked up that middle screen and didn't let the running back open up.
Intentional grounding is the call. So that is a 10-yard penalty. And a loss of down. So that'll bring up 4th down. Which it was 4th down anyways, wasn't it? No. 3rd. Was it?
Yeah.
So 4th down and about 15 to go for Whitko, and they'll draw back to punt. And Ludow stands at the Zebra 40.
Ludow back to the seat.
Krebs calls for the ball. Nice end over end kick, and it'll hit at about the 40 and take a Whitko roll, and it'll roll down inside the 20, the 25 to about the 22. Yep. And so the Zebras will take over 1st and 10 on their own 22.
Like again, they said ended up being a 51-yard punt.
Zebras are giving him some.
Yeah.
He's got a nice end over end, so when it hits, it rolls, and the Zebras aren't really getting up underneath that and calling maybe fair catch or
Yeah,
so you're giving yourself an extra 20 yards, or the punt an extra 20 yards.
Because unofficially I have him for 5 punts, 37 yards, 56, 42, 44, and 51-yard punts.
Yeah, Zebras haven't caught one or returned one.
No.
Swango up under center now for the Zebras. The handoff to Lunau. Lunau cuts it back up the middle. Lunau still on his feet across the 30. Still on his feet. Going to be brought down near the 35. They're going to mark him at about the 36, and another Rice Lincoln first down.
Yep, 14 yards there in that pickup.
And Lunau hit that hole hard running.
Hard and fast. Now what's really setting up is that the defense is keying so much on Deming that we're able to run some counters and some other plays that with Lunau and Fervita and getting some big yards.
Swango up under center. Macinas split far right. Lunau goes in motion. Back to passes Swango. Throws over the top, and it's complete. And that is... I'm waiting to see, is that Slosher with the reception. And another Rice Lincoln first down on a big, what was that?
12-yard pass.
12-yard pass. Good job that time by the Zebras. So another Rice Lincoln first down puts the ball just shy of midfield at the 48 of the Zebras. 1st and 10. Swango up under center. The handoff to Lunau. Lunau kicks it outside. Lunau turns the corner. Lunau still on his feet. And Lunau is going to be brought down near the 40, which will be another Zebra first down, brought to you by Rice Lincoln. 250 North End, Warsaw.
Well, that's his last 3 carries have gone for 12 yards, 14 yards, and 11 yards.
Ball sitting right at the 40 of the Whitko Wildcats. Clock continues to roll. 3 minutes to go. 28-0 Zebras. Lunau, or excuse me, a little confusion in the back. Fervita does get the handoff. Fervita crosses the 30, still on his feet. Going to be brought down near the 25, and another Rice Lincoln first down.
15-yard carry there.
With a broken play in the backfield, it looked like, because it kind of looked like they kind of ran into each other, and Fervita ended up with it and took off. So the ball sitting now at the 25-yard line for the Zebras at the Whitko Wildcats.
We have Meadows in at fullback.
And the handoff comes to, was that McKee? 20?
20.
Yeah, McKee. McKee with a nice...
Another first down.
First down.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Rice Lincoln. That time a 17-yard pickup. Or 12-yard pickup, sorry. Ball sitting at the 12 of the Wildcats. Swango up under center. Swango gives it off to McKee. McKee going to be short of the end zone. But it should be a first down. Nope, going to be short. Okay,
short.
Marked him
about a yard short.
So 2nd and about 2 now for the Zebras. 5 at the 4. They can't get a first down without the touchdown. With 1:15 to go here in the 3rd. Meadows still in. Schlosser with the football. Schlosser cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to be just shy of the goal line, but they are going to give him a first down, so another Rice Lincoln first down. And it'll be 1st and goal now for the Zebras.
And it was a nice job by him, but he was coming and he cut it back up to the middle. I thought he was going to get in there, but it was a nice cutback by him.
Ball sitting at the 1-yard line. Zebras have it with 49 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Threatening to score one more time here in the 3rd quarter.
We got Meadows and Lunau in the backfield.
Lunau gets the call. Lunau, touchdown Zebras.
Rochester.
Lunau with a 1-yard run with 31 seconds.
Good job by our line blocking there, and then our fullbacks, the combination of Meadows and Deming doing a good job blocking.
Wallace will come in for the PAT.
That's an attempt to extra point.
Swango again the holder for the PAT. It's down, kick is up, and it is good again.
Kick is good.
So with 31 seconds to go here in the third, it is now 35-0 Zebras over the Whitko Wildcats. Back with more after this on Giant FM Sports and RTC. School, the Zebras strike again with 31 seconds to go before the end of the third. And this scoring drive being brought to you by Rochester Ford, home of the lifetime oil change. Just a 1-yard run by Lunau this time with a PAT good by Wallace. And it's 35-0, but it was Lunau. It was
Slosher.
Furbita. There was a pass complete in there. A mix of things in that possession by the Zebras, and it all worked.
It is, and it's nice to be able to do that. We can work on some things, build on some things there with those running backs, give them some confidence.
Wallace with the kickoff. Back deep is Veach and Gilbert. Gilbert will pick it up inside the 20. Gilbert still on his feet, crosses the 25, finally going to be brought down at about the 30. Give him about 11-yard return on that one. So that's where Whitko will take over first and 10.
The Wildcat 30-yard line. The first and 10 Whitko.
As the clock continues to roll.
They're just going to let it run out.
Run out? Okay. That'll do it for the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it is now 35-0 Zebras over the Whitko Wildcats. Giant FM Sports and RTC TV4. As we start the fourth and final quarter here, the Zebras lead 35-0. Whitko will have the ball at their own 30. Out of the shotgun, the handoff from Craig, and it looked like it. Did it go to Veach? No, that's 45, maybe. Not 45. Field. Trevor Field.
The ball carrier.
Believe. Some substitutions coming in. Yep.
Trevor Field, the ball.
Yeah, it was Field. Gilbert back in now. Second and 10. Is no gain that time for Whitko. Up under center is Craig. I formation, twins to the near side. Looking to pass. They do it to a handoff to Gilbert. Gilbert then is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes nowhere. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
It's a nice job over there by our outside linebacker, and then our defensive back came up and supported that.
No gain.
3rd and 10 now from the Whitko 30. Again on the Inyards True Value scoreboard, it's 35-0. Zebras leading here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick up our defensive numbers when they're running away from us.
Yeah. It'll be Craig out of the shotgun. Looking to pass. Low snap. Craig gets it off. A little screen pass to Veach, and they're going to rule it incomplete. Veach got hit right as he caught the ball and wasn't able to even make a step. And it'll be 4th and 10, and Veach is still down.
And again, that was a nice job there by our defensive lineman who saw that they was running that screen again in the middle, and he didn't go for it. He found the running back.
And Veach will get stretched out again, it looks like. Trainer out there. Oh, now it looks like maybe they're looking at the ankle. We'll take a timeout as well with 9:56 to go here in the fourth. Zebras lead 35. After the injury timeout, it'll be fourth and about 14 for the Whitko. I do apologize as well. Mitchell Schaefer was the last kickoff for the last couple kickoffs for the Zebras. Hard to tell numbers, and I apologize to Mitchell. Mitchell getting some nice kickoffs there as well. The punt rolls dead at the 45-yard line of the Zebras, and that's where they'll take over first and 10. Another 4 and out for the Zebra defense. Great job.
Yeah, it is. We're doing a good job of staying home and doing our reads and not getting, taking that where they want to kind of get us rushing up the field and try and throw the screen behind us. We did a good job of reading that.
So the Zebras will take over first and 10. 9:24 to go here in the fourth quarter, leading 35-0. Meadows still in the contest. Zebras getting some substitutions in as well as Beck is coming to the near side.
We got
Nathan Beck.
New quarterback, too.
It is new quarterback. Quarterback appears to be, is that 32? Owen Prater?
I think so.
Prater, the quarterback. Zebras lose one. It'll be second and 11.
Yard on the play, brought down by Dean Boggs. Second down and 11.
I did not catch who ran that.
Let's see. Val, did you get who ran that? No.
So
Beck again to the near side. Prater, the quarterback, up under center. Comes to the near side. The handoff is going to be brought down in the backfield. And that is 11. That's Braxton Messinas. Nope, excuse me, Dylan Hook. Dylan Hook carrying the ball that time. He'll lose 3. It'll be third and about 13. As the clock rolls under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth. Again, 35-0 Zebras lead. Getting some substitution, getting some kids some varsity experience here. Good call by Coach Schaefer. Prater again up under center. Prater either kept it or lost it. And either way, he falls on it, and it's going to bring up fourth and about 14.
Fumble on the play, no gain, bring up fourth down.
I think it kind of hit him in the hands, and it popped right back underneath the center.
$10 on the play clock as the Zebras break the huddle now with 7. 2, 1, and I'm going to say there's the penalty. Delay a game on the Zebras. We'll march it back 5.
Our third penalty of the game. Unofficially, because we had the one that was offsetting. So
true. So Prater again up under center. Prater. The handoff goes right back up the middle
to Meadows.
To Meadows, and he'll get back to the 40, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Zebra defense will come on the field, and the Whitko offense We'll have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
First to 10, Whitko.
Well, I'm guessing defensively, it looks like we have pretty much the line that is still the starters, and we might start slicing some people in 1 or 2 at a time there.
5.5 to go here in the contest. 35-0. Zebras on top of the Whitko Wildcats. Craig keeps it this time. Rolls to his right side. Craig gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall forward for about 2 or 3. We'll see where they spot it.
2 yards.
Give him 2 at 2nd and 8.
Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats.
Randy Wynn, Ray Davis, glad you could join us here tonight.
Again, that was a good job by our defensive line there, reading that fake and not going for it. And our safety, or defensive back, I should say, came up and gave a lot of support on the outside.
Post-game show coming up at the conclusion of the game, brought to you by Ugly Truck Tree Service, and we'll also choose the Rochester Glass Player of the Game. Supplying glass for every purpose since 1956. Craig throws it out into the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. Boggs was the intended receiver.
Bring up 3rd down for Whitko.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8 with 4:25 to go here in the contest. Zebras will move on to 2-1 and move home next week to take on the Wabash Apaches. Another big TRC matchup.
Like you said, they didn't play this week.
Yeah,
they didn't play tonight.
Craig out of the shotgun again, looking to throw. Now he tucks it, keeps it, and he's going to be brought down at about the 36. It's going to be 4th and about 6 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that looked like that either was a called quarterback draw, or he decided I'm just going to run with it.
Yeah,
on his own.
Craig still in there, so we'll wait and see if they go for it or punt. I'm assuming they'll go for it here at this point. And they do. Out of the shotgun. He's got twins each side. Gilbert goes in motion. Craig back to pass. Craig going deep, unleashes it, and it's overthrown. And they're going to throw a penalty flag. And they're going to be pass interference on the Zebras.
You know, just give them enough for 1st down.
And there's the call, pass interference on the Zebras. And they'll mark it down at the
15-yard penalty and give a Wildcat a first down.
A Rice Lincoln 1st down at the 21-yard line. Clock continues to roll here at 2:20 to go here in the contest.
And that's the first time they tried to go deep on the sidelines against us.
Craig is under center this time. I formation, twins to the far side. The pitch to the backfield, and that is Gilbert. Gilbert on the left side, and he's going to be brought down at about the 20. Give him 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Gilbert, the ball carrier.
Again, I know I keep saying this, but our line is spreading that out, and our linebackers are coming up and scraping and getting that tackle almost for losses.
Minute 45 to go here in the contest.
And you know, Coach Basham, he wants a shutout.
2017, according to Val, was the last shutout by the Zebras. Craig out of the shotgun. Craig back to pass again. Looking. He's going to flush out of the pocket. He tucks it. Now he's looking to throw it, and he tucks it again. He's crosses the 15. Going to be down about the 10. And they're going to say 1st down. picked up just enough for the first down. 60 seconds remain in the contest. 1st and 10 for Whitko because it's at the 11.
And that's their second first down of this half. 4 for the game.
Again, out of the shotgun, Craig goes to Gilbert. He's going to be hit at the 10.
So no gain.
They might give him a yard. It looks like he's on the other side of the 10, so it'll
Okay.
be 2nd and 9.
Pass complete to
30 seconds to go, and Whitko will call a timeout to stop the clock so they can try to get it into the end zone. Gives me an opportunity to remind you about our sponsors for tonight. Jennings Insurance in Argus and Rochester, going beyond the expected for you. Fulton County Solid Waste District, don't trash our future, please recycle. Steve Moore Insurance, small town, big service. Heisman for Sheriff, community, integrity, commitment. Dreddy's Place, home of the Other Side Grill and the Arlington Banquet Room, as well as Oil Change Express. For the care your car deserves, Farm Credit Mid-America, securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. Pulaski Memorial Hospital, connecting you with excellent healthcare providers in your true value. Going behind every project is a true value. Ugly Truck Tree Service, no truck is too small or too big. And Rochester Glass, supplying glass for every purpose since 1956. The Ugly Truck post-game show will be coming up at conclusion, and we'll choose the Rochester Glass player of the game coming up as well. After the timeout, Craig will have it 2nd and 9. Craig looking to throw, rolls out of the pocket. He's got open field, he tucks it, and he's going to be short. Nope, touchdown. They do give it to him at the last effort. Touchdown Wildcats. A 9-yard run.
He did a nice job of reading that. They kind of sent their running back and receivers to the end zone and opened up that wide side of the field for him to be able to read that.
And let's see, I assume they'll go for 2. Maybe. Nope, that's the ball game. They're not going to get the opportunity. The final score tonight will be 35-6. Zebras will win it. Zebras move to 2-0. Whitko Wildcats fall to 0-3. When we come back, we'll have the Ugly Truck postgame show. Again, the final from Whitko High School. 35-6. Zebras win it. Giant FM Sports and RTC TV4.